Hi folks, welcome back to the Hoard. So here's the old time and date stamps. You can see by how damp it is that we're getting plenty of rain here. Everything's all iced over. Anyway, welcome to Tuesday. Back up here in the upper garage. And you guys should recognize this thing. Engine at this point is completely bolted in, including the front motor mounts. And the front motor mounts were tough. I ended up having to drill the holes even bigger to make everything work. This engine, God, I had one of my first quads was a 1996 TRX200SX, and the engine had some case damage. And it's this engine, and you can see the case damage right here. Right. So I pulled this engine off, and I put a different one on the bike. I think you guys can see that. I mean, it's pretty chewed up all along where the sprocket is, because it weeped oil. It didn't pour out, but you know, it kind of dripped out a little bit, and I didn't like that. I put this engine on the shelf, and God, that had to be, I think I took that engine off before I bought this house. And I bought this house and moved into this house the summer of 1996. So this engine has not been started in over 20 years. So after 20 years, this engine is finally being fired up. You can see I got my portable ignition box on here. What I have is 12 volts worth of AA batteries in there. So there are 8 AA batteries. That gives me my 12 volts. And from, what is it called? The GYI scooter, 12 volt scooter. I have the coil and the CDI unit put right in the box. Then the red wire comes off the blue and yellow, which is what the pulse generator does. So that's the pulse. The green wire goes to black, which is ground, and I have another black going to the ground on the case to make sure the spark fires right, and obviously the spark plug wire goes on. This is an exhaust pipe off of a 200S, and it doesn't really go on here correctly. I just put it on there to kind of put a little bit of load on the exhaust. The carburetor is from a batch of stuff I bought from Stoney over the summer. What is his, God, I forgot the name of his channel. Shoot. Anyway, 420, something 420. Anyway, so that's where the carb came from. It was used, and it turns out I'm glad I went through the trouble of rebuilding it, because the idle jet was clogged up. Just to see if it was going to pop or anything, I did turn on the box and give it a pull, and it popped. So now we're going to give it the old cold start, right? I'm going to pull the string and make like I mean it. I put some gas into the carburetor, so it's not going to run long. It's only got a carburetor full of gas. Got my little bat switch there lit up. reach down, grab the string, and give it a pull. So, she runs. It didn't smoke excessively or anything. Let's put the choke on and give it another try. Using one hand, I can't seem to get to everything quick enough. So anyway, you guys could see it runs. I'm not hearing, obviously it's making a lot of noise because it doesn't have a muffler on it, it just has a straight pipe. But I'm happy that it fires up and it has great potential. I'm also happy it's only run for a minute or seconds, but I think it's run long enough where if it was going to pour oil on the floor, it would be doing that already, and I'm not seeing that. As I recall, this engine used to kind of weep oil from around the sprocket area here. Come on, focus your boat anchor. And I'm running my fingers along it. Not really picking much oil up, so maybe she's going to be okay. Anyway, there we are. After 20 years, almost. Yeah, actually, it's probably over 20 years. But that's water on the ground. Yeah, I've been working out here, and it's been pouring, and right now the rain is slowed down. That storm Olympia is going by here. So a lot of water came in. I've swept it out a couple of times. Some people could work pretty good in a closed-up garage. I always feel like I want to look out the door. I want to be able to look outside. So I really have to figure out some kind of door situation to come up with here. And I really need to come up with some kind of heat situation too. I keep freezing my butt off in this garage. So anyway, there's that. The second thing is I did go sniffing about, and I have had this black gas tank that I just slammed on there. It's not hooked up. I just wanted to make sure it was going to work and that I could reach down and get the valve. So I hope to get the gas tank on this thing, move it back to its original wiring, and then at that point set up something with the electric start. Then at that point, this project, I'm not going to call it done, but I'm going to call it where I'm putting it for now. Obviously the seat still needs some love and attention. But that's where I'm going to put it for now. I want to get this thing running and put it in front of a door so I can walk up to it, push a button, fire it up, and drive it out. And that's where I want to get this one too. And we're almost there, right? After 20 years, a cold start on this engine. All right, folks. I want to thank you all for watching and commenting and subscribing. Remember to keep your feet down, keep your head up. And folks, please get out there and enjoy all your days. Don't let any get by you. Even if it's raining, go out and try to make some progress on something. Take care now, folks. Bye.